Assalomu alaykum hammaga, sizlar bilan JAVOHIR ESPORTS stream yoni do'stlar, stream online. Bugun yangi akkaunt obzor qilamiz. 3,5 millionga akkaunt oldik, yangi akkaunt. O'shani obzorini qilamiz sizlar bilan. Dahshatli akkaunt. Obzor reski brat. Shoshilmanglar, shoshilmanglar. Nima qilasizlar shoshilib? Shoshilmanglar, nima qilasizlar shoshilib? Qayerga shoshilasizlar? Ovozim qanday? Ovozim bormi? Og'riq bormi, og'riq? Biz ovoz tekshiraylik hozir, qanaqa ovoz? Roma kim stream degan. 1,5 ming tomoshabin ko'ryapti. Bo'ldi, ovoz. Ovozim bormi? Ovoz bor. Bor ovoz. Bor ovoz, javob. Ovoz yaxshi. 3,5 million pulga qancha kayf qilsa bo'ladi. Ketdik. Shoshilma, hammasi nazarda ostida. Bo'ldi, gap yo'q, ketdik. Akkaunt ko'ringlar, просто wow akkaunt. Akkaunt dahshatli akkaunt. Ketdi. Boshlaymiz. Do'stlar, men hozir tarkib tuzib olaylik. Bitta qo'yib olaylik, joylashtirib. Bilaman. Sizlarga akkaunt ko'rsataman. Shoshilmanglar. Shoshilmanglar. Ketdi, akkaunt ko'rasizlar. Go. Bizga darvozada Chex. Himoyaga Nesta 105. Yoniga bormi variant? Bormi og'riq? Bor og'riq. Maldini qanotga. Yoniga kim? Turan qanotga. Yo, qaytar bu. Bormi og'riq yoniga? Kellini yoniga. Demefga. Busquets ketdi. Yoniga Mattius. Cannavaro kim edi? Ha, bu. Result Cannavaro mayli, ketdi. Cannavaro bo'lsa, men Cannavaro. Hujum qanotga Neymar. Lionel Messi. Ato. Rum. Yo, adashdi. Suarez. Akkaunt asosiysi tuzilib olindi. Asosiysi tuzib olindi, do'stlar. Akkaunt. Bo'ldi. Endi zaxiraga o'tkazamiz. Vinicius, Gareth Bale, Nedved, Van Dijk, Rumtog'o, David Villa, Blitzkorl, Son, yana yangi son o'ynatib ko'ramizmi ekan, a? Ko'ramizmi yangi son o'ynatib? Hujumda lekin, hujumchida u lekin. Yana kim? Yana kim? Pirlo, Jude Bellingham, Van Basten, Puyol, Jaime Ronaldo, Chotki, Akkaunt Chotki. Yangi son o'ynating deyapti. Bo'ldi, yangi sonni o'ynatamiz. Son Heung-min, Kaka, Osimhen, Ronaldoni qo'ying. Bu yerda alishtiramiz o'zimizga. Murabbiylarmi? Murabbiylar Inzaghi. Ila tomog'im. Cruyff, Hansi Flick, Xavi Alonso, De La Fuente, Xavi Hernandez, Amorim, Arteta, Xavi Alonso, Thomas Tuchel, Simon Inzaghi. Короче, любой его. Любой. Ketdik. 3,5 millionga. Yangi akkaunt oldik, xudo xolasa oldik. Ketdik yeli. O'ynatamiz. O'ynatish qoldi faqat. Barselona hech omadli kelmagan menga. Shu Barselona o'zgarib tashlaydi. Barselona omadli kelmaydi menga. To'liq yutqizaman Barselona olsam. Arsenal. Ketdik. Eskini qanchaga sotasiz? O'tiribdi lekin eski hali. Niyat qilganman sotishdi. Chexni tekshiramiz. Chexga qiziqaman-da men. Lekin baribir ham Chex legendaki atak Shmeyxel baribir kuchli chiqqanda. Nasib qilsam xursand bo'ldim. 3,5 ga arziydi, omadingiz bersin. Rahmat. Maksimalichi 3272. Ketdik. Go jigarlar, kiringlar. Birinchi omadli inson kim ekan? Kiringlar. Eskisini ko'ramiz hali. Sotish niyati yo'q hali hozircha. Keza, Belchuri. Chichvardingiz deb baqsa. Akkaunt ko'rmabsizlar-ku. Akni qayerdan oldingiz? Akkaunt O'rinboyev ekan, birinchi omadli inson. Bu akkauntda mag'lubiyatni ta'min his qiladigan odam birinchi shu ekan. Ketdik. Birinchi akkauntda mag'lubiyatni his qiladigan inson shu ekan. Bilmadim, Sardor akangiz akkauntingizni yamal tushiring. Go. Yamal keyingi o'yinga. Ichiga kirib olaylik-da oldin. O'yin boshlansin-da. David Villani ham o'ynatamiz. Hammasini o'ynatamiz. Bugun akkaunt aytdim sizlarga, kunduz aytdim. Dahshatli stream qilib beraman sizlarga. Xudo xohlasa dedim. Mana o'sha streamga boshladik. Donat ulangan do'stlar. Bemalol donat qilsanglar, savolinglar bersanglar bo'ladi. Donat bilan. Sen meni azizim. 11 da o'ynaymiz. Yetdik. Sog'inaman, yo'llar qarayman. Birinchi taymga son tushiraylikchi mayli. Necha soat bo'ladi stream? 3 soat stream bo'ladi, 3 soat. Qayerdan siz? Samarqand.
So welcome one and all to
Samarkand,
a
the best time.
evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Turan.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, terrible mistake. Belts one.
Yeah.
And that will
Eski
sail
akkiz narxi
harmlessly
eski
past.
akkauntimni
Well, at
1,200 ga
least he's
olganman.
not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Busquets gets over and intercepts. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Owen. Check, will they claim to that? Bale going face to face with his great rival. Well, a chance to finish. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer.
Yeah, bile.
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And it's Owen.
Yaxshi.
Bale in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Luis Suarez. Great chance.
Goal.
Goal! Arsenal!
Ishonchli akkaunt qatdan sotib olasiz. Telegram kanalimda jigarlar. Ishonchli akkaunt Telegram kanalimda o'zimning shop kanalim bor. O'shani olsanglar bo'ladi.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think.
Qanday hakamni o'yinga tushirsa bo'ladi? Hakam o'yinga tushadi shunday sizga. Tushira olmaysizmi?
I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Bouten is there, and he can get that clear. Figo clips it so gently.
Figo. Gap
Cross
yo'q.
is blocked, and that's a corner.
Kanalimda 20 ming akkaunt yo'q lekin. Sizda yo'q
Germany with their
hakam. Hakam
first
hammada
corner,
bo'ladi, aka.
first in the game for either side, actually.
Bo'lishi mumkin emas, hakam bo'lmasligi. Hakam gapirishi mumkin, qaysi gapiryapti? Ingliz tilida gapiryapti hakam. Charqovchi.
Conte.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Strong running down that left flank.
Yeah, bilaman, Matthews.
Throw in.
Oyog'ing chalkashmay.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good ball.
Yeah, kallasiga uraydi bu
With the
sonda.
clearance. Always onto this. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's
Açık
really
ortaya
well
vurulmadı
maneuvered.
mı?
And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He could be in here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A spectacular effort. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Akkaunt.
Turan. Shifted upfield.
Go. Kante. N'Golo.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Eto looking to add to his goal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. And Owen! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there's been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs.
Telegramda bir yozuvchi ko'ruvchi akkauntda qanaqa ekan.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so
Suarez'ga
good.
berish kerak edi bu. Chopra.
And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that looks a decent ball. Batistuta. And it's Luis Suarez.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away!
Telegram izlaydi. Telegram kanalini oxirgi komment yozib qo'ying, akkaunt admin deb.
Not so much
O'shanga atib
sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Pass is just off target. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that. What Figo! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Dunyodagi eng maksimal akkaunt qancha? Sakson 3midi? Sakson 8midi?
the regular corner taker. And it's going to be another corner. So third corner of the game.
Ochmaydi, 60 ochiq oxiri. Haddi miydi? 90 ochiq, 120 ochiq. Gaplarga javob bering. Qaysi gaplarga javob bering?
Substitution in progress.
Tomoshabinlar bilan ham o'ynaysizmi? Kirsangiz o'ynaymiz. ID beryapman-ku. ID beryapman, ID. Chex shuni oldinga ur. Nima qilyapti?
Germany get their fourth corner.
Yonbosh ur.
Busquets with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Can he put it away? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
And the shot!
50 ming eng. Telegram kanali silkasi bormi? Telegram kanalda yo'qlar ham bormi bu yerda?
They're up to 5 corners now. Terrific header! Oh, it's come loose. Tries to get it clear. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Telegram kanalim.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just...
Vinicius Junior! Smashing save.
Pulga qarab
Really good
Akkaunt.
save that.
Germany are
Yaxshi
showing
yomonligini
good
bilmasam.
urgency, but they have
Bizni
to place
Akkaunt,
more
da?
emphasis on service into the box.
And they've got rid. Germany with another chance from a corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. And again! And now they can spring out of defence. Kvaratskhelia has cut it out. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. He's got the shot away! And another try! He scored!
Aka motivatsiya bering.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
He
Motivatsiyami?
would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's
Motivatsiya
obviously
kelamagan
etched
hozir
in his
motivatsiya.
mind now.
O'ylaydi oldin.
Germany give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
O'ylay, motivatsiyaga.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mateus. Busquets. DiMarco spots it and intercepts. Played out to the right. And Mateus. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well read, nice interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Motivatsiya
So what do you
keldi.
take away from it all, Jim?
Ketdik. Ziyodullo 700 kirdi. O'ynalishi bilan keyin yangi ochamiz. Siz yangi Efootball akiz menga motivatsiya. Oho. Go bosing bo'lmasa. Takarararam. Yomg'ir dahshat yog'di. Dahshat yomg'ir yog'di o'zi ham. Roma bilan qachon kontent qilasiz? Tez kunda, tez orada. Aka o'yin uchun rahmat. Tez orada qilamiz Roma bilan. Gaplashdik-ku Roma bilan. Go. Belkotuna error. Belkotuna error deydimi? Yo'la raqib takani bo'lilishi. Go. Ayash yo'q. Birontan ayash yo'q. Samarqand qayerdan siz bugun? Aka Azimjon omad deb bering. Azimjon omad. Qizlarda ajali bo'ling.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really
Akkaunt
is the
$2,500,000
place to be.
$250.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bale. And he was alert to it.
لا مش
And
internet.
he's managed to get rid. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Bale. Thuram cuts it out. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those
Go.
games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. And we've come
Qanaqa
to
tepadigan
expect
darvozabon kerak,
extraordinary
demaymi?
from him.
We have.
Stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. De Ligt makes the interception. Mateus has it in a wide position. Climbs up
Yes,
big.
yes. Maqlab qo'yilgan.
Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a
Yeah,
very
Ayasho,
good
which can
finish.
Ayasho?
I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I
Yuzga
guess
ishlagan.
this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Suarez. Rodri. Arsenal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Mbappe. Bale, very much a man of this moment. And the counter is on. Shifted upfield. I think that's offside.
Yeah, offside,
yes,
man.
it is.
Menda zo'rda. Aka YouTube'dan pul topasizmi? Albatta topaman YouTube'dan. YouTube pul
Ter
to'laydi.
Stegen chooses to deal with it himself. Luis Suarez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Davids getting this one clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Ko'rdinglarmi? Qanaqa tepki oldi?
Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the
Take him.
keeper's misfortune.
Raqiblar.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's had a hit!
Yeah, dalbayo.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Yuzkes oyoq uzunda. Sir bo'lmasa qancha. Uncha ko'p emas, lekin bo'ladi Xudoga shukr.
Again, there's no way through. Eto, great ball if he can get there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Yeah, blitz yapmoqchiman, David Villa.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly
Top
willing to
man.
compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Yeah, offside.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nesta.
2 added minutes have been
Vinicius
indicated.
Junior. Busquets. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's let fly. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels.
And it's half-time. What have we learned from the first 45
Ben
minutes?
atsam çıkardım. Albatta çıkardı. Gol diyen pesi. Ben atsam ekranga çıkar. Ben atsam ekranga çıkar.
Kindly remove it, as
Arsenal
it is about to
are
be
heading
thrown
into the
away.
break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half. Van Dijk. He's gone forward. Taken back almost. And Batistuta! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Minus koyunsa yok. Oğlançlarla oynayıpan-ku.
Davids. And he'll shoot here. No, he's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Bundan to'raydi oyga.
Mateus. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Now it's Muto. White. White. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Trivel'le
He
pas
is
bulması.
sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And the ball's a good one here. He's in a good position. Shot a goal!
Yeah, dalbayo.
Attendance for this match was 60,000.
Yani olmayman minus koyunsa. Oynamak Batistuta iltimos aytib oling. Batistuta.
Arsenal
Golden
with
Passer
their
number
first
bir.
corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Cho'chag'i cho'mich.
Last-ditch defending. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's ambitious.
Ya, bilay ko'tarmaysanmi?
And that will sail harmlessly
Hakam
past.
xizmat iltimos
Yeah, he's
model bering.
disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Alexander-Arnold. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Ya, hali ham qaramayotgandi.
And another try! And that has been clubbed away.
Butunla To'rayev.
No, no way through there. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is a great pick out. David V. And the shot!
Butunla To'rayev.
And it's there!
Qanot qilsam o'ynaysiz albatta.
And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable
Beckenbauer.
classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mateus. David Villa.
Ya,
Shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
model uchun rahmat mayli.
Davids. David Villa. Always onto this. And
Eto,
Knight
qochalding.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids. And it's Stoichkov.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Davids.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And no, that was never going to make it. Thuram. Bale. And that's it.
JAVOHIR.
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick reminder
Bale
today.
taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
ikkita win. Ketdik. Ziyadullo, rahmat o'yin uchun. Donat keldimi? Bilmadim, ko'rmadim lekin. Donat keldimi ekranga? Kimniki? O'zimniki. Kanalimizga qachon boshlagansiz? Sentyabr oyi. Hakimov 10. FPS uchun telni FPS muhim, albatta muhim. Meni modelim qani JAVOHIR? Kirmay qo'ydingiz-ku Sardor aka, kechagina tozaladim hamma modellar. Hamma chiqib ketganmi deb, hech qaysi kirmadi, keyin hamma chiqib ketgan bo'lsa kerak, olib tashlab hammadan. Bo'l, boshqa ochaman hozir. Снова рождение тебя, поздравляем всеми. Beshta himoyachi. Ochaman. Ish bilan hamma bandda. Instada kitob yopaman deydigan bola chiqdi-yu, 7.2 ga yeb bo'ldim endi. Men kitobini yopib bo'ldim. 7.2 ga qanchaga oldi? 3,5 million.
So welcome one and all
to a
picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're on the way here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk tries to clear and smartly reclaimed.
Ёбаный катарды.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rummenigge, and here's Eto'o. Rice calmly anticipates, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moved on forwards. Van Balten makes the interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a nicely measured pass. Maldini. And Mateus. Maldini.
I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that has a look and has a go? Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Continue.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Tekin ko'yin sabirashim yo'q.
And he's only too grateful to
O'zim tanib
capitalize on
qilmayman.
the
Tekin
keeper's
ko'yin urayman,
misfortune.
o'ynaman.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top
O'zim
marks
tanib
for
qilmayman
following up. I
Akkauntimga.
think it's really
Yo'q,
sharp play,
kartasi yana
it was
chiqardim.
well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And now he has two.
Ehtimol.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Hoisted in. No way through there. Busquets. Van Dijk. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mateus. And it's Eto.
Lovatka Saturnisa.
Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Nesta. Bale.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Shudam qilaveradigan joy ediki. Assalomu alaykum. Alaykum
It's
assalom.
off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of
qanotga.
further threat on the break.
Messidan zo'r yo'q o'ng qanotda.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's
Nimaga
looking pretty
bunaqa shartman
straightforward,
edingizniki?
Peter. They've got
Inglizga
themselves
qo'shish
into
kerak. O'zi
a
arab
very
da
good
zardi.
position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half
Yine
success
bir
with
announcement.
another show of
With
strength?
the father of a boy in the green
Arsenal
backpack
in control at
kindly contact
half-time,
a nearby
2-0.
member of staff.
Zardiki. Arab.
Hostilities have resumed at the
O'shaning
start
uchun
of the second
bunaqa
half.
sarflaydi.
No reported change to either side during the break.
Spokojnie.
Being lenient here. I doubt
Tamam.
they'll get too many more chances.
Aka Akkaunt qancha bo'ldi? Kim yo'q aka? Eng zo'r trener qaysi? Men uchun Inzagi bilan Amorim. Xabi Alonso uchun uchalasi zo'rda. O'ng qanotda himoyami? Himoyada Turan. Любой kartasi zo'r.
Mateus. Rummenigge. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot!
Любой kartasi Turan. Son ochishga arziymi? Albatta arziydi. Son boshqa kelmaydi bunaqa kartalar.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and
Haftaga
releasing the
ozgina
ball
yonma
inside
torting aka.
proved the key ingredient.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Some resolute defending there. Well timed, excellent interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That is good alertness. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Busquets.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Assalomu alaykum. Va alaykum assalom.
And he cuts out the supply.
The attendance for this match
Mateus.
was 61,052.
So we've reached the hour mark. And he's on his way. That is good. It's Neymar! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Nesta. Busquets. Bale. Thuram. Busquets. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kimmich carries the ball down the right. Yamal. Maldini. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Ya Insta'dan olamayman hech kimni. Post story'ga qo'yishim mumkin. Ya, bular bu.
And here's Neymar. Neymar!
O'yga yo'q.
It could be a lifeline. Two more needed. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Number 10, Neymar!
Bitta blitz ko'raylikchi, bittasini qanotga qo'yamiz. Bitta aytaring. Qarshisiga. Shahzodga. Shahzodga. Qara ozgina. Yonma shoting. Burga o'tadi. Ya Instagramga qo'yib bermayman-ki. Post qo'yaman. Qo'y, story qo'yib beraman. Like pas qo'yinglar, like'lar jigarlar. 25 ta like bo'ldi.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Eto. Number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 9.
Brazil give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Neymar.
And he's got the beating of his man.
11,
And that's it. It's Neymar! Sticks it away!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. That's a sharp pass.
Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Neymar receives it in a good position here. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go.
Minute has been indicated.
Pirlo. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Pirlo. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Tamam.
And that's that.
Tamam, yangi ochamiz.
Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal.
3-chi g'alaba. 3ta ketma-ket g'alaba. Mana nechta mag'lubiyat sira bo'lagan bugun. Hakimov, rahmat o'yin uchun. Torres ham yaxshi, albatta yaxshi Torres. Ketdik. 29:00, 12:98. Yaxshiroq o'yinchilar bilan ham o'ynab ko'ring. Kuchsiz o'yinchining o'zi yo'q. Absattarov 19:01. Assalomu alaykum, salom. Xohlovchilar bormi? Kelsa kerak. Bu yil kelmasa kerak. Keyingi yilga. Men ham o'ynay, kirsangiz o'ynaymiz. Beckenbauer. Assalomu alaykum, va alaykum assalom. Rahmat o'yin uchun. Rahmat sizga ham. Streamni maksimal tarqatib qo'yaylik jigarlar. Tanishlarga tarqatib qo'yinglar streamni. $500 Torres oling dedim-ku, bilat. Bitta gap yozavermaydi, asam buziladi. Bitta gap yozavergan odamni. Moder bo'lib borga menga savol beradi, borki bu. Brat, coins qanday olsak bo'ladi? Telegram kanalimga o'tsanglar, donater bor, o'sha olib beradi. Mana. Telegram kanalim. Telegram kanalimda bor. Jigarlar, donat qilib beradigan admin bor, donater. Beckenbauer. Yaxshiroq Beckenbauer. Ulanmadi u bilan. Okey, yangi oching keyingisini. O'y bilan Banuytinni bo'yi pizis uzunmi? Banuytinni ko'rmammi? Bor ekanmi, nima qo'ymayapti Banuytinni? Suarez bullet header ikkita chiqqanda, fenomenal finishing bullet header chiqqanda, butun dunyoni aka yutasiz albatta. Feruza. Javohir har o'yinda yangi xona ochasizmi? Nima, ochaymi, ochmaymi yoki bitta xona tursinmi? Yozinglar-chi.
So welcome
Watch
one
this
and
in
all
October,
to a
watch this in
picturesque
October.
evening
Alpha
here.
Care.
A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
For time.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nice interception. His positioning was spot.
Mana
As all
Eton
things go,
darbasi.
this is up there.
Eton
Another
yerimiz nega?
magnificent finish from Mr.
Eton bo'lsa
Magnificent.
Eton-a.
This could be good, very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a
Mana
brilliant.
mıqlab oldi,
Well, the
mıqlab.
technique generates the power in that situation. Once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Porto finding
Taktik
themselves
albatta.
unexpectedly behind.
Taktikani
Oh,
bunga
good
ko'p
read.
almashtiraman.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham!
Uy bilahi.
Magnificent!
Zo'rga zo'r javob berdi
Sumptuous
lekin.
finish, an absolute
Gap yo'q,
joy.
Bellingham.
A
Bala
game
parcha
of
o'ynamdi.
thrills, all
O'zim bilmayman,
square
xatomni
in
oldim.
the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so
Bala parcha
refreshing.
o'ynab,
They
bitta
win
gol
a
yeb
goal
qo'ydi.
down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Bale. And he's picked out the run. He's cut it out. Oh!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Marquinhos. No, that's been intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Almost half an hour in now. Bale. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Neymar. Shapes to shoot!
Aman shoot.
They've done it!
Quite
Incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thuram. Busquets. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the shot, it's Luis Suarez! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And it's Maldini. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Thuram o'ttiz yenemiyor ya.
He's had it taken off him.
And
here's Suarez. We've seen that early. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether the two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
4-chi vinga qarab ketyapmiz. 4ta o'yin, 4ta g'alaba.
Here we go again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Eto'o. Busquets. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ferran Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mateus can get it clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. They played right into his path. Bale is on it. There's the hit! Yes!
Aytdimki bu kunni to'ta hyperjorlar ko'payib ketdi-da. Meni yutib qo'yib, bitta yutib qo'yib, Instagramdan atmet yaqib qo'yadiganlar ko'payib ketdi. Jo'ski o'ynamasa o'sha bo'lmaydi. Tamam. Endi o'ynamaydi qayta. Ketdik. Haliyam sekin-sekin o'ynayman-da, bir imkoniyat berib o'ynasin bolalar deb. Ketdi. Yangi ochaymi, qolsinmi? Bitta qolsin, bitta yangi, ikkita qolsin, yangi ochamiz keyin. Ana shunaqa qilib o'ynamasa chota bo'lmayapti. Ikkita yangi, bitta yangi, ikkita o'zida. Go. Kiringlar. 29 00 12 98. 3180 filial akkauntda qancha? Sardor 07 Barselona ketdik Sardor aka. Bor 200 300 larga bor, normal 350 300 400 gacha borda endi o'yinchilarga qarab. Sifatli o'yinchilar bo'lsa 4 ta g'alaba, 4 ta match, 4 ta g'alaba. Bitta kreslo bo'lsa, xudo xohlasa. Pul bo'lmayapti, shu pul bo'lsa bitta kreslo olsam, bemalol 4 soatlab, 5 soat 4 soatlab keyin stream qilsa bo'ladi-da. Ketdi, go. Go. Go. Qisqasi yaxshi akkaunt. Bo'ldi, yozib qo'yganmisiz bo'ldi. Odilbekman deb qo'ying. Odilbekman deb qo'ying bo'ldi.
All the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Neymar.
La blitz ko'ril deb o'ylabman.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure. Can he finish?
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Qoch ket.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Neymar. Gets his pass away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Basten. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's away. Well, now it's a reasonable...
Tashtira bo'lmadimi hozir bu?
foul, free kick.
O'yinda o'zini
Talking
sarpaslar.
to, I think. Yes, it is. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Bale with a real chance here.
Ursang
Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Terrific header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Looking here to chip it through. Messi looks for the finish. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, played right into his path. Well read, and the danger is averted. Milan with the corner, they're first. Up he goes!
Yeah, bro.
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
David Beckham.
He gets big.
Oh, cheers.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Ruben Dias is offering a
Zo.
wry smile there.
Milan have their third corner.
David Beckham.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar will not want to lose out here. Mateus!
Man.
That should get the job done. And it's Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Osimhen! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number.
He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication.
Yaxshi, yaxshi.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter.
It's
been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Shapes to shoot!
Yeah, bye.
Oh, terrific save
And
from the
then we
keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's
Zora
very well
really.
played.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Mourinho ketdi. Remontada.
Neymar clears. He's gone for goal!
Yo, olmasın
Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
This.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight to that, it was too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mateus, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And Messi! And he's following up!
Yeah, bile himoyada xatoni.
Aston is flagged offside.
Himoyadagi xatoni qaranglar. Bile bu. Bala parcha ketdi-ku bu.
Van Dijk.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Luis Suarez. Oh, just skips past his man. He's got the shot away! It's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Eto'o really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here and soak in this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Yes.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going to go a long way. Luis Suarez. Looks a good ball through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's there to retrieve it. Back into the middle. Bale. Plays it in low.
Bile bu
Get that clear.
ko'tarish kerak edi kallaga.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and if...
There's the hit!
O'yna.
And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
O'tkazgani qo'yma.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Yeah, but
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Beckham.
qachon yetdi?
Osimhen. Can he put it away? And he's straight offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Bitta hujum yetadi. Nima bo'ldi bu?
So the manager can make a change
Second
for the first time in the game here.
Bila bu. Atay qilyaptimi?
Pass somewhat off target.
4 added
And
minutes
now they
has
can
been
clear their
indicated.
lines.
Atay qilyaptimi?
Well timed, excellent interception. Busquets. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ruben.
Atay qildim bu yibamli.
A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So Jim, how do you reflect on what...
Yibamli ataylar qildim, dalba yo'q. Skamanga hozir kiraydi. O'tadi. Dalba yo'q bat. Sizga qotir. Feruza. Feruza. Bot. Yaxshi o'ynadi omi. Hech qanday yaxshi o'ynagan yo'q, ey. Feruza. Ya qaysi timda o'ynayapsiz? Tim yo'q aka. Tekis o'ynagan o'yin. 90 minut tekis bo'lgan o'yin qanday qotishi mumkin oxirida? Oxirida уже qotayotganini. 90 minut tekis bo'lgan o'yin. Yo'q, inglizcha sharh uchun. Manzar, Imomov. Server kerak emas. Игрокlar yaxshi qochar ekan. Bizda pala-parcha bo'lib qoldi, ikkita himoyada. Bitta lekin Bitta iglovoydan zo'r urdi lekin. Gap yo'q. Iglovoydan lekin gap yo'q. Zo'r urdi. Unga so'z yo'q. So'z yo'q, gap yo'q unga. So'kinmay yoki mayli. Uzr. ID qayerda yozilgan, brat? ID ochgan paytim buni.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So that's got things underway. He can run onto that. Eto. Back when it goes. No, that's been intercepted.
And they're
expertly dealt with. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But that was very necessary. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture, and when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The ball's gone astray. David Villa. He's through here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Chalg'itmaylar, bolalar.
Interesting ball. It's a great ball. Busquets. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Savol beravermanglar.
No luck with that dink over the top. Mateus. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen.
Yeah, o't ketmayapti. Shu ko'rsa ko'rtidan o'tmayapti.
Good ball over the top. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Bale.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Neymar. Oh, great ball. And the keeper Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 19, Luis.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Busquets. Real chance for Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, what a climb!
Assalomu alaykum. Wa alaykum assalom. Tojikiston, Mapesh.
David Villa. Now it's Beckham. And he's found a way past. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. it's Eto.
Bля, berib olmaysanmi? Eto bittada.
Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short.
Nimaga men siz ham meni ikkinchi taym
The game
tushadi
is
meni.
full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Qizig'ini oldinga chiqib havolatib berishini nima?
Played back in. Oh, important interception. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Ay, bля, qochishganda.
And the first half is done. Well, a very
Televizor
decent
ekranni
watch up
qanot
to now,
ulagan
but
skomka.
just the one goal
Oddiy.
so far. It has been competitive
Qachon
and combative
yakpa
throughout.
bo'zini tuman.
What have we learned from the first 45
Tojikcha
minutes?
tushunmayman, brat lekin. Birga bir o'ynaymiz deganini tushundim lekin.
Once by a pacey opposition, but
Qachon
they were
yangi
certainly
video
more
Instagramga xudo
controlled
xohlasa
and more
ertaga nasib.
Arsenal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree
This
of
is platform.
satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break.
Ertaga Instagramga yangi video chiqadi, xudo xohlasa sizlar uchun eng kerakli video.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Akkaunt kanaliga IDga ulashni ko'rsataman.
Leicester calmly anticipates. Busquets.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Torres!
Akkaunt kanali IDga ulashni ko'rsataman, xudo xohlasa.
Fernando Torres.
Raqibi tarkibini ko'rsating. Osim xeyinlar, bir nimalar bor. Ya, bildim, tarjima qildim. Tojikchani men ham. Ja, zo'r bilmasam. Ye, uni nima urgitma bittada. Pasni yuqoridan berib ko'ring. Shunaqa qilamiz endi.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's had a hit.
Messi bilitsmas bu, albayob.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he get away here?
Attendance for this match was 60,332.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
And Messi!
Yana aytaman, bu Messi bilitsmas bu, ey.
Another save. David Villa. David Villa was
Yeah,
alert to the
passing
possibilities,
Oku-
but
Oku
in the
dedi.
end it's fruitless. And he has slightly undercooked that one. And real chance!
Uy, молодец.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Qanday ilovada?
Corner number 2 then.
Oddiy ilovada. Ilova yo'q bu
That's a
yerda.
throw. Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Tepa olmaysanmi? Dalbayob sen oyog'ing yo'q.
Without complication. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
read. That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut
Long
out,
ball
well
in.
played. Looking for the runner. And there's green grass ahead of... Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's
Ah,
the hit!
какая женщина.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the
Okay,
winner.
last one.
That chance could have been it too.
Sostav akkaunt kanaliga yo'lasa bo'laman, albatta bo'laman. Sizni Chex qutqaryapti, to'g'risi. Qanaqa Chex qutqaradi? Darvoza bo'lgandan keyin tepkani qaytaradi, nima? Oddiy tepkani o'tkazib yuborish kerakmi?
Number 9.
Yubamiz aka.
Number 19. Suarez. Number
Darvoza bo'lgandan keyin qaytaradi. Nima uchun chiqargan darvozani?
And he's there to get it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mana shunaqa zarbalar bilan suqib yuboraman onasini endi oxiriga borib.
Glorious! That is a special one. A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back.
3ga 1mi, 4ga 1mi qo'yib menga. Menga qo'y.
It was a fine drive, and
Go.
I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. He's in and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Oningizni so'kibman, so'kinib.
Pass is just off target. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Men biron kimni onasini so'kibman.
Never going to make it. 4 added minutes on the board. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in.
O'yinim chiqmayapti.
Can he latch onto this?
Qanaqasi o'yinim chiqadi?
Is that. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Statistikaga ishlash meni bilan o'zimdan tepsam. Murabbiy yaxshi ekan. Ilovada ulamayman deyapman, kabelda ulayman, mana kabel bo'lgan. Go ketdik. Basa Real. Paxtakor. Go. 29-13-06-54. Kiringlar do'stlar. O'zi kirsa yeydi, yana negativ yozaman menga o'tirib. Nega propisk match uchun mukofot berilmayapti birinchidagilarga? Tugasa beriladi aka. Yo'q, gap yo'q, Mirzayev bo'ya chiqib ketuvdimi? Kirdi yana qaytadi, gap yo'q. Paxtakor yoki Lokomotiv, Dinamo. Samarqand. Ha. Dinamo Samarqand. Paxtakor yoki Dinamo. Basseyn ochiladimi? Tezlikchasi bor ekan. Ha, Van Basten ham ochildi lekin. Ko'rdim nima 3 tani. Dark Gaming. Ko'p ochib ketdi onlayn. Raqib akkauntini ko'raylik. Ko'rsam alohida gaplashamiz shekilli siz bilan. Qanaqa gaplashamiz aka? Treneringiz kim? Amorim. O'zingiz gapingizni yeb qo'yapsiz aka. Ko'p gapiryapsiz.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night.
O'zingiz gapingizni yeyapsiz.
For a showcase game.
Ko'rsangiz nima ko'rib o'tiring.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once he's going for goal.
Bittur bilashtangi.
Cafu with the clearance.
Nimaga? Onajoning.
Eto.
Rozi qil. Voy, gap yo'q.
Oh, that was a half decent effort.
Saman.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods.
Nima
I
kaunti
think
bomba yo'q.
even he was asking perhaps a little too much for himself then.
Toshkentdami aka? Samarqandimiz albatta Samarqanddan.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Lewis. Looks for the finish.
Mana shunday meni tepsam bo'ladi statistikaga ishlash uchun. Men nahvi kerak unaqa statistika. Menga realizatsiya kerak. Gol urish kerak. İmkoniyatdan foydalanish kerak. Ye.
Now there is a proper defender, Jim. Well, it's one.
Tepkanda gol urish kerak. Tamam bo'ldi. Aniqlik. Statistika kerak emas, menga aniqlik kerak. Bitta suqqandan bitta gol uradigan bo'lish kerak. 3,5 millionga. Aktivist yiqilgan ko'rsam.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So a breakthrough
Top bir.
Great ball and he's in. Decent hit.
Bile oyog'idan chaldi borki.
Oh, it's a penalty.
Javoh Toshkentda ham 100 bormi yo'q? Kvartet roma keladi. O'rtaga tepaman. Aytgan ko'p bo'lsin. Ye bile. Bitirishmay ekan darvozada aytdim. Sari ekan. Oh.
Nesta. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
90 minut qotmagan o'yin qanday aka qotishi mumkin? Shuni aytingchi menga. Voy bile urib qo'yadi deydi ozgina oldi.
Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities.
Produson o'shani ko'raylik aka. Urmayapti-yu umuman. Ya Sardor aka gap yo'q, malades Sardor aka.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Ya lekin ba'urni olib qo'ydimi nima?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the... It's Luis Suarez! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Statistika kerak emas bizga. Bizga g'alaba kerak. 10 ta tepban bitta gol bo'lmasa nima kerak bor u statistika?
It's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal are doing very
Ela
nicely.
shoshildimi?
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
He's dealt with that well.
Ke.
That has been cut short. Cafu. Pass is just off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Zakaria. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Great work on the overlap. And he's taking
Naves yegandagi yomon naves beryapti borki. Shunaqalarga hayron qolaman. Dahshat beradi, men hech bera olmadim shunaqa naves. Yana men ora-orada o'xshab qoladi demaymi? Voy, malades. Qarab olsam kuzataman. Kuzatamiz aka. Kuzatamizmagan, kuzatamaymi? Rahmat aka. Gap yo'q, Abdushi. Qoraqalpog'iston.
Van Dijk. Maldini.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mateus.
Yeto'ga.
This isn't the best.
Eng yaxshi sxema qaysi? 4-2-4. 4-2-2. Ikkita appiz bor.
And he's blown his whistle for half time.
Ammo bilan
The opinion you'd like to express
Obzor
on
bor
the first
ikkita
half?
pasdan shunaqa.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position. So why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with
Belzor.
another show of strength?
Men hammasini qoraqalpoqchimiz degan gap yo'q.
Leading
Johnny
at
Sovus
half-time on a
Iskandarov.
comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's intervened well there.
Ular ham Shustri pas bermoqchi endi.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, super find. Neymar. Big chance!
Berdim ham-ku.
Yes!
Avvalgi o'yinlari yomon edi lekin.
Clear here.
Qaysi o'yinlarim? Yutqazib qo'yarmidim.
Sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Oddiy akkaunt yutib ketarmidim.
They may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that.
Shunday bo'ldi, jigarlar, foydasi yo'q. O'ynash foydasi yo'q. Qayta ochaman. Oldingilari. Oldingilar juda zo'r formada bo'lganman-da. Oldingilar juda zo'r formada bo'lganman. 20 ta o'yindan 19 ta g'alaba, 20 tadan 20 ta bo'lib ketadi. Ketdik do. Kiringlar. Aka sizda Buffon yo'qmi? Buffon yo'q. Buffon o'ynatmagan bo'lsa ham. Shmexl sev qilmadi umuman qilmadi. O'y bilan gap yo'q, 100 ko'yinizga blitz. Java Elbek zo'rmi sizmi? Pesta. O'yin bo'yicha men zo'rman Elbekdan. Qo'yil bosing, ketdik. Bosing bo'lsa bosing-da. Orada 3 oyma o'ynamay ketdim-ku. 3 oyma o'ynamay ketdim-ku orada. Yanvarda tugatgan bo'lsam, yanvar, fevral, mart, aprelda boshladim-da o'yinni. 3 oy pauzada bo'ldim-ku, shu payti dostona o'yin bo'lmay qoldi-da. Javohir bitta iltimos bor. Menda trener bilan o'rnim, shunga yaxshi taktika eting jigar. 4-2-2-2 3 ta 2 bor-ku, 4-3-2. Ikkita joylashing, o'shanaqa sxema zo'r. Omad bro, rahmat. Ketdik. O'shaning uchun o'yinlarim tushdi-da ancha. Gameplaylar o'zgarib ketdi. O'sha payt sirazi moslashib olardim-da bitta yangilanishdan keyin. Keyin moslasha olmay qoldim. Messi nimaga tushirmayapsiz, bel yaxshimi? Ikkinchi taymda o'zgarish qilish esdan chiqib ketyapti. O'zgarish qilish esdan chiqib ketdi ikkinchi taymda.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Good-looking ball. Oh, that's ambitious. Played long and they could be in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's out of play.
Eto yoryapti hammasini. Javob siz zo'rmi yoki 9 olga emasman? Men zo'r albatta. O'zimni pastga urmayman hech qachon.
David Villa. He's getting hounded, really hounded.
Xudo xolasa O'zbekistondagi nomer 1 streamer bo'laman, streamer.
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable.
Ozgina qoldi, ozgina.
Finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move.
Shunday emanki, bittasiga yutolgani qoldi.
And he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Bir yutgani yo'q hali birontasi.
Catches it safely.
Hamma streamer yutganman.
Denilson.
Gameplay o'yin bo'yicha
Well played.
Duboy.
That's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's Lampard.
Voy, gap yo'q. Tepishda zo'r tepdi lekin.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lampard really
Javoh,
must be
sen baribir
thinking what he has to
yengilasan.
do to score there.
Ha endi aytib qo'yaveraylik, nima farqi bor aka.
And we have our very
Men
first
zo'rman deb
corner.
qo'yaverik bo'ldi.
And the goalkeeper's got a good
Bo'ladi
touch to
lekin
that.
9 oylik emiz kontent. Xudo xolasa.
Played out to the right.
Instagramda obunachimiz ko'paytiryapmiz, xudo xolasa.
That was well
Yozsa
played.
keyin atvet qiladi-da.
And now
Javob
they
olsin,
can
siz bilan
string
Abdushev.
out a defence.
Joningiz sog' bo'lsin, brat. Keyin yozsa atvet qiladi-da, masalan, obunachimiz ko'paysa,
Arsenal yet to have an attempt on
bitta narsa
goal.
bila, shuni borku, juda
This is just off target.
ibanoti pas beraman-da.
Rui Costa.
Oldinda bitta o'yinchi ochiladi, ko'raman. O'shanga beraman deb uzun pas
Plenty of
ketadi.
it. What is it though that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the
Instagramda
fact that
ko'tarsa
everyone
bo'ladi.
in this
Agar
team has the
YouTube'da
courage to show for the
birovga
ball.
yozolmaysa
You can't
hech
shy away from it.
shu
You
tomonda.
can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
And you make it sound so simple. Tries to get it clear.
O'shancha Instagram
Busquets makes the interception. Rui Costa.
raqib cho'ta.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Eto. Bit of a
Akkaunt
communication
oynayapti.
breakdown there it seems. Rui Costa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played back in. Ericsson does really well to win the ball there. Luis Suarez!
Raqib cho'ta
Now,
Akkaunt
who's going to
oynayapti.
be first to this? Great hit! In he goes again!
Bila.
And that is
San'at qilsam
wildly
o'ynaysizmi?
off target.
O'ynayman dedim boya. Akkaunt juda omadli akkaunt. 100 coins, 200 coinsga tushgan o'yinchilar bor ekan. Hammasi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Juda ko'p
Still waiting
epiklar,
for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Busquets
100
calmly
coins, 200
anticipates.
coinsga tushgan. Mana bu sonam
Lampard, that has been slung wide. Bale.
la
For a moment you
Stop,
felt that
juda.
was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
yapti.
That'll be the final action of the
Raqibimiz
first
xato
half.
qilmasa o'ynayapti.
Well, there it is.
I
Half-time. Not a bad
don't
watch by any means.
think
And the
you
efforts
should.
of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate.
Hello
And
attendees.
so
I
we
don't
reach the
think-
break, and the game
Children's
remains
announcement.
I don't
goals.
Please keep your eyes
think
on your
you
children
So there
during
was
the
the
match
first
of
half.
should
Arsenal really did turn
able
up the
to
tempo at the end of the half.
should
And
matter
while
maybe
they'll
in
be
this league.
disappointed not to have broken through, obviously the
Xato
chances
qildiramiz hozir.
will come provided they can
Aka
keep
Telegram
producing
kanal
good
chiqmayapti mana.
spells. It's been a half with significantly more
Telegram
positives
kanal.
than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just
Xato
begun the
qildiramiz,
second
xato
period
qilmasa.
here. So neither side has yet broken through. Header!
Xato qilmasa, xato qildiramiz.
Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Mateus. Eto.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lampard. Costa Curta. Lampard looking to run onto it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. David Villa. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just
Bila
about no
uzun
threat
pas emas,
at all.
qiya pas ber.
Rui Costa. And it's Ericsson. David Villa.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Busquets. And still we await the first breakthrough.
Yeah, bila
Nesta cuts it out. Van Dijk.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to
Oh,
see any
raqib ham
activity from the
o'qidilar.
bench?
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the finish!
yeah, gap yo'q.
Oh, taken with style. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Neymar.
Yeah, need to pass
That
me.
passed the better. Defending was strong and firm.
Pass me,
David Villa. Now, what about a counter-attack? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. David Villa! He should have put that one away.
Villa really did let them off the hook. They could have
got a shot away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent.
Akkaunt yok.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ya telefonimizni yap ketmoqchi.
Oh, that's beautifully. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Number 21.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 11, Mateus. Coming on the field, number 7, Messi. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 8, Son Heung-min. Number 20, David Villa. Number 23, Nedved.
And Basten receives it in a good position here. Eriksson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, perfectly measured that. Just a real chance! Denied by
Really thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
86.
Rui Costa with the short one.
Offside,
he's managed
man.
to get himself offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as they're going to go.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. But they've got it again.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Hits one.
Yeah,
No mistake.
Obzor. Rossiyadan nafq bo'lmayapti. O'zbekistoncha faqat mana.
And it's looking safe.
Obzor.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches for a. And there
Nima deysiz, revansh olaymi shu boladan? Qayta o'ynaymiz yo bo'ldimi?
Not for the want of trying,
Normal
not for the want
o'ynadi,
of running.
chakka o'ynagan,
Simply
zo'r.
they were beaten by a better
Xato
team on
qilmadi.
the day. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've
And a
seen?
quick announcement
Well, Peter,
today that
I
Xato
really
qilmadi.
couldn't.
Iyunda o'ynayman. Java super. Ketdik bo'lmasa bitta revansh bo'lsin. Bitta revansh ko'raylik shu bola bilan. Yaxshi o'ynaydi. С днём рождения тебя. Поздравляем тебя. Zo'r o'ynaydi. Qanchaga oldingiz? 3,5 million.
So
$250,
welcome one and
4
all
million
to
yazdı.
a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. The action has already started. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Cafu gets it clear. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lampard. David Villa. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rudiger clears it away. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to...
David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's an excellent interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Neymar. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal!
Çok haksızlık diyeyim albatta.
Arsenal take the lead. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
It's Luis Suarez!
Bля, pizdец, naraqa birash yer edi.
Terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini, and he's had a hit. It's loose, and again. Has another goal.
Onajoning emmaga. Yutqizasan. Albatta. Albatta. Assalomu alaykum aka, yaxshimisiz? Va alaykum assalom, yaxshi.
Arsenal have their second corner
Siz
now.
nimasingiz shu? Hala Madrid. Yutqizamiz.
Lampard clears. And now they can spring out of it. He's tried one.
Yutqizamiz.
Magnificent. About as smooth as it gets. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
So that's two now. Great hit! Yes!
Yutqizamiz.
And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
3-0 and things are starting
Topolmay
to
qoldi-ku
look
joy.
awfully cozy.
Joy topolmay qoldi-yu,
No
qartga
doubt as to
bordi.
the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ericsson. It's Rui Costa. Well timed,
Big man.
excellent interception. Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face to face with his great rival. Lampard! And that is high. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Danielson! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Thuram. And it's Nesta. Busquets. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Ne dalbayyo.
And he's straight offside.
Lampard muxlisiga top sovg'a qildi. Gap yo'q. Odamsiz comeback bo'lib yuribdi.
Ericsson. Saliba. Rui Costa. Diaby. And there is the half-time whistle. So you hear the chants of easy, easy. And those are entirely justified.
Bitta o'yinchini o'ynayman-ku, o'shani sraz bilaman qanaqa o'ynashini. Sraz yopdim uch tomonlarini. Hech taktikani o'zgartirdim. Bo'ldi. Qoplandi, tamom.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Eto'o. There's the shot!
Yeba!
And he should have made it 4.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Gol topolmay qoldi. Qayerga borishini bilmay qoldi raqib.
Rui Costa. He can run onto that. David Villa. Arsenal are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead.
Onajoning rozi qil. Volidang rozi qil.
Chase on to retrieve it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with
Onajoning
Attendance for this match was 60,810.
rozi qil. Volidang rozi
That is a great pick out.
qil.
Danger is averted. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar! Oh, it's come loose. He's had a fair tumble
Oh,
under that
yiqitdi,
challenge.
yiqitdi.
Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Rui Costa gets his final warning.
Urusgan borku 5 ketaman.
The control button on his
Bile
aggression
burash
before the
kerak edi,
ref
yana
does
burash kerak edi. Kreditingiz bormi? Nima qildi?
It's Rui Costa. No, that was never going to make it. Nesta. Busquets. Saliba gets a foot in here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looks a good ball through. Luis Suarez. Eto'o. He's cut it out. That pass has been...
Beronang emmagerda.
What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah.
Has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Thuram. And he's intervened well there. Lampard. And it's Luis Suarez. Neymar. It's Neymar!
Bile bu himoyasi yomon turib qo'ydi.
Eto'o. Lampard. Rui Costa.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Thuram. He's picked his way through.
Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder.
Oh, that's ambitious. They've got to be quick to recover this. That's at the end.
Tamam.
Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start.
Kimga
A show
kimga
all
o'yin
about
kerak edi
one
boya?
side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
16-14 zarba aniq.
Claiming the man of the match
Hozir
award.
kiyimimni olib keldim men 1 minutda kelaman. 1 minutda kelaman. So'kinmang. So'kinmang. Feruza. Kimsiz bu? Balkim men tanigan Feruzadir bu. Ya boshqamisiz Feruza? Yozib yuboringchi. Men tanigan Feruza bo'lmayman hech qachon. Bannerva. Ona qo'yla. Yetadi bo'ldi sizga. Qo'yil bosing. Feruza bu kim bo'lsa bu? Qaysi Feruza bo'lsa, men tanigan Feruzamikin? Boshqa Feruzamikin? O'zingiz tanishtira oling. Oppangiz akkaunt. Yuragim yorib qo'ydingiz-ku hozir. Feruza ham yozib olaman, boshqa ism yozing-a. Pizdes, yuragim yorildi hozir. Men tanigan Feruzamikin deyapman. Kelib qoldi shekilli, yo. Kir. Baya, anaga kir mashinaga kir qo'yib keldim. O'sha yuvib bo'pti-da, shuni. Odaydi-ku, hozir kelib ketdi oldimga. Malika. Ularga akkaunt ko'rsating. Qaysi akkauntimni? Feruza, bitta Feruza bordi. Men tanigan Feruzamikin desam, boshqa ekanmi? Feruza qo'yib olmang-a. So'kinmayman endi. Sal qoldi. So'kinmayman endi. Ko't bo'lay so'kinsam. So'kinsam ko't bo'lay endi. Endi qayta so'kinmayman. Mening coins akkauntingiz nima bo'ldi? O akkauntim turibdi. Ketdi. So'kinsam ko't bo'lay. So'kinmayman endi. Boya o'ynagan edi. Bu bolami? Akkauntini ko'ryapsiz. Akkaunt ko'ryapsiz. Eski akki sotilmaydimi? Minusi bor-da, minusi bor. Moder bering, jigar. Moder bor-da, jigarim, nima qilasiz moderni? Kecha ham aytuvdik so'kinmayman deb. Ya bugun so'kinmayman endi. Bugundan boshlab tilga javob. Men tilimdan chiqqan so'z bo'ldi, so'kinmayman. Bo'ldi, yozaman. Tilimdan chiqqan gap mana. Qayta so'kinmayman endi. Barcelona, Arsenal. Taka tak tak taka tak tak. La ko'z og'ridimi, barim achikda.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a
Voleybol
great
to'plari
sense
bilan
of
futbol o'ynay
expectation
olamizmi?
as to universal
Albatta
contentment.
o'ynay olasiz,
The
biroq
Emirates
siz
embraces Arsenal
zo'r,
once more.
g'aroyibsiz.
So that's got things on the way. Bale.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but
Siz
Julian
g'aroyibsiz.
is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Has a shot!
Oh, tepa.
And the keeper has reacted superbly
Negativda nega
there.
yozarkan negativ?
Really must be thinking what he has to
Ko'ra
do to
olmaydigani
score
uchun
there.
yozadi-da, brat. Birovni o'yinini ko'ra olmaydi,
Beckham to
birovni
take it
ko'tarilib
as usual.
ketayotganini ko'ra
You
olmaydi.
start as you mean to go
O'zi
on,
bera
Peter.
olmaydi, lekin
Make
ko'ra
this a
olmaydi
good one.
birovni.
Tries a header. Denied by an
FC Mobile
instinctive save.
o'yin emas, sigarim
Looked
FC
sharp
Mobile.
there, didn't he? That's very
Qashang
well
o'yin
played.
FC Mobile.
Iniesta.
Erkaklar o'yini emas u, erkaklar o'yini mana.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Bitta ochilgan payt
He's
pas.
offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Buni ham aqlli o'ynab qo'ygan. Buni ham chora qo'llaymiz deyman. Buni ham chora qo'llaymiz deyman.
Bale in acres of space
offside.
out wide.
Gareth Bale, Ashraf.
Nicely
Ya uzun pas
intercepted.
beryapman-u,
And it's
qisqa pas
Iniesta.
beryapman-u, jiyarim.
That is a great pick out. Oh, important interception.
Pasni qaytarsangiz bo'lmaymi, jiyarim?
Oh, it's a promising build-up. This plenty of really nice
Jiyarim.
passing. That has ended up in no man's
Paslar
land.
dodasini beryapsiz-ku, jiyarim.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Uzun
And
pasdan
that was
yotqizib
just
bermang,
poor
jiyarim.
decision making and a weak execution.
That's a nicely measured pass. It's
Beramizmi
loose.
mana, jiyarim?
That's
Urasizmi,
another
jiyarim?
shot.
Mana jiyarim.
Goal! Arsenal!
Voy g'aroyib, deydi.
Some heroic goalkeeping,
Rost,
but even that
rost
couldn't
o'yin
save them this
qilarkansiz.
time.
That's not the
Albatta,
best
ye.
attempt by the keeper, and he's just
Rost
paid
o'yin
well to
qilaman,
the
har
price,
doim.
hasn't he?
After 24 minutes is number 20.
Bunaqa hazil o'yin qo'ymayman. Rost o'yin.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Luis Suarez!
Ya,
Oh, fine
g'aroyib.
stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Texnetchi 105.
Maldini. He's having a go.
Oo,
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
balli kalla,
Eto'o.
balli salla. Balli kalla.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ketdi, jigarim.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Bale!
Malades, jigarim.
No mistake. And they're
Har
at
kun
it
nozim
again.
bilan o'ynang.
Double quick time.
Besatlarla o'ynamayman
The
men.
lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Besatlarla o'ynamayman.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. No Mateus!
Oo, tuyt
That
qoldi.
is decidedly lacking.
Mateus definitely has to be guilty as charged after that. He has nowhere to hide. All he can do is suck it up. I've been there.
And it's Messi.
Lionel.
Oh, now here's belts one.
Zarba gol.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it.
Multfilm, multfilm,
Touch, and the
bola.
ball is anyone's.
Multlar, multku.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Pul o'ynasangiz
A lot of
bezovchir,
space here, a
danatasiz.
real opportunity. This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's had a hit. It's fallen kindly here.
Oxiri o'zi urdi borki. Uralmadi borki. Og'ziga chaynab berdi g'aroyiblar.
And again,
Oxiri
they simply
o'zi urdi.
do not know what
Ketdi
has
uni.
hit them.
Suares pasti berdi,
The
qaraydi.
invitation was clear,
Suares pasti
and it was
berdi.
accepted
Neymar
with
urolmadi,
the utmost
Eto
glee.
urolmadi.
Yeah, and I think
Qaytib
we may
o'ziga
have got
keldi.
too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Can he put it away? Oh, in he goes again. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Iniesta simply had to find some.
And there's the
Lovely.
half-time whistle. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance.
Yo'q, model
It is
kerak emas,
very
yarim nima
pleasant
qilasiz, yarim.
if you're on the right side
Tozalab.
of it all.
You do have a chance
Biz
to
bor
win
edi,
this
Rahmatbek
race.
bor.
Well and truly
Biz tozalaydi,
sewn up
Rahmatbek.
already, Peter,
Stadium
but
front.
please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Samuel Eto'o.
Arsenal are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bale purring through the gear. It's Bale!
Jigarim.
And yes, it's
Mana jigarim.
there!
Faqat o'zini kartasidan la'nat qilsa bo'larkan.
Fans delirious. This is
Rossiyan kartasini ham ulab qo'yishim kerak edi. La'nat topishim
And
kerak
that
edi,
is
jigarim.
fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
And yes, it's him again. Arsenal are at
Dada,
the
izin so'raysiz
peak
aytadi.
of their powers.
Dada,
So
shu
their
nima deysiz
opponents
aytadi.
a long way from that.
Studio. Dada izin so'rang. Nima u dada deysiz aytadi.
Luis Suarez. That has been knocked clear. He's going for goal.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, kutib oldi-yu. Jigarim.
The attendance
Offside
for
bu.
this match was 60,332.
Yo'q, Samarqandni bilmadim. Ozodbek. Omad bro. Rahmat, Ozodbek. Bo'ldi, oxirida bir match o'ynaymiz, Ozodbek, siz uchun. Bir match. Oxirida yozing. Qanot qilgan bo'laman desangiz, bir match o'ynaymiz oxirida.
Van Dijk. Guardiola. He's free. Guardiola!
Jigarim, tepish kerak, jigarim. Tojikmisiz? Tojikka o'xshayapmanmi?
So, third corner of the game.
Bo'ldi, pessi. Uzr lekin so'kkanim uchun oxirida. Bizda oxirida qotib qoldimi deyapman, uzr brat.
Oh, he's and the finish!
Bizni qotirdim deyapman, uzr lekin so'kkanim uchun oxirida.
With
Eto
a
gapirib qo'ydim
predatory
oxirida.
goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Mateus. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because
Yeah,
they've
jigarim.
got to be ready to
No,
hit
nasıl
them
jigarim?
hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mateus. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
Oy
matchup.
bile.
Messi.
Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Suarez is onto this, and he was alert to it. Busquets.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
He's got away. Guardiola does really well there, strong defending. He can run onto that. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's having a hit.
Oy, ozgina qoldi, Abdushi. Nimasi yoqmaydi FIFAni. Donat bermaysiz. Donat bermayman. FIFA qandaydir menga multikdek tuyuladi, multikdek.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Decent progress down the left.
Bila.
Looking for the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, defense on the other. That's a good run down the left.
Fint qildingiz. Bermaysizmi? Oxirigacha o'ynamaysizmi? Jigarim. Gap yo'q. Boyagi Ozodbek qani? Ozodbek.
Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Bale picking up the man of the match award.
FIFA o'ynaymiz yaxshimi? Tortaman FIFA, chunki Roma kabi bilan o'ynashimiz kerak.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Roma kabi bilan kontent qilishimiz kerak FIFAda. Roma kabi bilan kontent bo'ladi, jigarlar. 2 soat oldin, 2 soat bo'libdi deb qo'yganimizga. 2,5 soat bo'libdi. Jurik. Hozir o'sha odam kirdimi? Jurikmidi yo boshqa kirdimi? Hozir kirdimi menimcha bu Juribek aka? Ketdi bo'lmasa. Malika Shomurodova, Roma akaga futbol o'ynashni o'rgating. Futbol o'ynashni o'rgataman Roma akaga. Men bola bilan o'ynadikmi, o'ynamadikmi? O'ynamadik-a boya. Boshqa bola menimcha bu. Ronaldinho bor ekanda, boya Ronaldinho yo'q endi. Roma akaga o'rgataman, Roma akaga. Kutmoq.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. The passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. And he's had it nicked away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority. A
cause
of mild frustration.
Bale. And he's there to clear it. And he's let fly.
Oy
Now that was
bile.
quite some save.
Well, it was an ambitious
Yok,
attempt,
kıvır
but
olacak.
it'll keep the
Kıvırma
defence on
hadi.
its toes at least.
Kıvırma. Bel çıkmayızın. Bol. Tushundim. Boshqa ochun shuna
Our
qiladi.
very first corner. Gabriel with the clearance. Belts one.
Neymar, Suarez, Messi bilan o'ynaydi.
Arsenal have their second corner now. He's having a go.
Paolo Maldini.
And that is
Zo'r
certainly
o'yin
not
bo'ladi.
what he had
Maza
in
qilyapsan
mind.
bolalar?
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Telegramda yozsam bo'ladimi YouTube'ni?
And he cuts out the supply. No way through. Leicester cuts it out. Busquets. Oh, good ball.
Albatta bo'ladi. Telegramda yozing.
Arsenal.
Telegramda. ID berasiz, kiraman men.
The
Telegram.
contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot
Хорошо.
of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bale tries making a foray down the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Bale! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That looks a cracking ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Batistuta!
Gap yo'q, Chek.
And the keeper has reacted
Umring.
superbly there.
Umring uzoq bo'lsin
Is
deydi.
offering a right smile
Chekdi
there.
zo'r.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Bale. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, what a shooting chance!
Tamom shut. Kino. Ne o'zini kimslarda o'ynamayapsiz?
They simply
Vaqtim yo'q aka. Assalomu alaykum, alaykum assalom da qo'y.
The invitation was clear.
Aka
and it was
qancha tashlab
accepted
berish
with
kerak,
the
siz bilan
utmost
o'ynagan.
glee.
Xohlaganingiz
It's simply
o'zingiz.
tragic
Hurmatingiz
defending when
aka.
a renowned
Juda tashlab
finisher is
bering.
ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal are sitting pretty.
Stream yo'qotgan bo'lsa,
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with the...
Can he put it away?
gap yo'q.
Yes!
Maza qilaman bunaqa gollarni.
Butter. They have done it again.
Qanday akam? Zo'r-ku, nima gap? O'zim Teamslarda aka vaqtim yo'q hozir. O'zimda Teams boshqasi umuman. O'zimda YouTube kanalim, Instagram kanalim. O'shalarda umuman vaqtim yo'q. Teamda o'ynashga
A
vaqtim yo'q
case
hozir.
now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he was quick to react.
Bosh og'riyapti.
Arsenal have hit a quick fire double here.
O'zimda Teams'i ham boshqasi ham qo'ydim hammasini.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, super. Decent hit!
Gap yo'q.
It's in!
Bolam.
And they are right back within touch!
Farqi yo'q aka, menga o'zim udobniy deman, shu udobniy.
Beautiful death
Mana
Yeah, the
o'z
keeper was
yuraydiganga
thinking
o'rgana
about
olmadim
his
hech.
angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
O'z yuraydigan, yurmaydigan bo'lsa, hey man.
Uzbekistan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And he's had a hit!
Yiqitib qo'yaylik-ku. Yiqitib qo'yaylik, o'ylaylarmi hozir?
Last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed
Ko'rdinglarmi
so
hozir?
far, and
Kallasi bir
that
tomonga
being
o'ynab ketdi.
good movement in both
Shu
midfield
qaysi
and
yaxshi.
indeed up front. If those
Hozir
players
Al
can
Galaxy
carry
o'ynaymiz
on
ismida mana
where
taklif
they
bo'ldi
left off after the
Galaktiyaga
break,
Ibrohimman.
they should impose themselves
Bo'ldi,
even more.
esladim
And
Ibrohim.
probably only
Ya
one
u
result coming here.
Galaktiyalar undan chiqib ketdim, undan keyin Masterda o'ynadim.
It is 3-1. If you have just
Masters
joined us, well,
oynadim.
we've just begun the second period
Masters
here.
ham normalniy.
That's been cut out, well played. It's out for a goal kick.
O'ynab keldim, lekin oxiri yoqmay qoldi. Balki timda o'ynash.
Mateus. That's Maldini. Van Dijk. Busquets. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played into space out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. That looks a good ball through.
Chiqma.
That's a good
Alding
ball.
seni.
And the finish.
Gap yo'q. Himoyatini ko'rdinglarmi? Patkatni joyida qo'ydim lekin. Lazizbek.
Corner number 2 then. Great chance! Oh, the ball's backhand! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Yiqitma, jigarim.
Stoichkov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale has created one goal already. Busquets. Shifted upfield. And here's Suarez. Well seen.
Jigarim.
That's great positioning.
Past
So
bering.
good from him.
Oh, that's clever. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Ya, to'g'ri.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Ya, Neymar.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Yig'amasdi jigarim.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Turan. And that could set him on his way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saliba. It's
Get it.
Oh, Belter! Oh, it really is a finish.
Orqaga uzun bayroq qo'yilgan, albatta. Koreys 4ta.
They are cruising away.
Ya, hali. Uydagi
And a trademark
stream xonamni yaxshi deyman,
ends
xudo
with
xohlasa.
the inevitable
Baribir
classy
Toshkentda
finish.
abadiy yurolmayman-ku.
If you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is all.
Oh, smashing header.
Toshkentda abadiy yurolmayman-ku baribir.
No,
Agar
he didn't
bitta
quite meet
uylarni
it
Toshkentga
right.
olib ketmasam, uydagi stream xonamni to'g'irlayman. Bu yil yozda, xudo xohlasa. Idealniy chiqadi.
And that interception was
Stream
most
xonamiz.
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Qishda baribir uyda bo'lsam kerak, ya'ni
That's well
bir
seen
qishda
too.
uchadda bor, ikkinchi tarafda.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's picked his way through.
Voy jigarima. Qarangda, oxirigacha o'ynamaydi. Balki 10 minut nimani hal qiladi hozir? 2 minut, 2 sekund, 3 sekund nimani hal qiladi oxirigacha o'ynamaydi? Nima kerak bor kirib bo'lmasa, kirmaylar bo'lmasa. Qattas Toshkent. Beruniy metroda. Medgorodok. O'ynab nima qilasizlar? Agar shunaqa qiladigan bo'lsanglar. Boyagi bola yozdim ekan-a? Odilbekman. Odilbek kimmi? Ha, boyagi Odilbek. Boya Ozodbek degan bor edi-ku. Bir o'yinman deyotdi. Ozodbek qani? Ronaldinho. O'ynamasin nima kerak u? Odamni ahmoq qilib kirib chiqib ketib. Oxirigacha o'ynash kerak, sirasi o'ynagandan keyin. Aka Nasr akani qanday qilib tuzib qo'yibsiz? Oddiy, brat. 100 coin kelib qoldik men. Yigirma 41 81 05. Neytami? Kim so'radi? Messi, Suarez, Neymar'di mana. Messi, Suarez, Neymar. Fontana bor. Skol bor. Zanetti bor. Yangisi o'ynalmayapti, borki eskisi zo'r baribir. Jakuy. Husanjon ketdik. Yo, sxema o'zgartsam o'yinim chiqmaydi men. Sxemaga o'rganolmayman men. Men sxemaga o'rganganman. Xudoga shukr. Nima bo'ldi gapi? Nishonlaymiz uchalasini. Cruyff positionda.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Karta bersam bo'ladimi, brat?
This really is
Kartaga
the place
tashlasangiz.
to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal
Karta bersam.
contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Tashlab qo'ydim, brat.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And Messi! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Sariyatimizni oxirlab qoldi, chiqyapti.
Messi. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. It's their second corner of the game. Good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Arsenal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
15 minutes is number 19, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Czech catches it safely. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And Messi!
Vay, blitz.
Keeper gets just
Gol tashlab
about enough
qo'ydim. Aydi
of it.
berasiz, brat, buni.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Neymar. And he's picked. And well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Ishladimi endi bolalar? Ishlayaptimi? Ishlayaptimi endi?
Substitution.
And we're off again. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. He's got the shot away!
Gapyo.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly
Nimadir qotib qoldi-da, internet ishlamay qoldimi, bilmadim. Roberto Carlos.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Luis Suarez. That's been cut out, well played. There could be trouble here. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Ishladi.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Roberto Carlos.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Perez. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Luis Suarez. He's come in hard.
Pas bersang bo'larmidi?
Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
61,052.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. You can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot!
Oh, bilan.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Bo'ldi, gap yo'q. Bo'ldi, shundan gap yo'q. O'yin tugasin, berasiz ayni.
Substitutions taking place.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Eto'o. Batistuta. And the ball's a good... Can he put it away? And again the keeper stands strong.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
He's got a side of goal.
Ko'tarilib
Oh,
ketdi.
and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Busquets. Now it's Eto'o.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played in. That has been knocked clear. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Perez. And it's Belletti.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now.
Okay,
and keep the
grafikani
pressure on.
ko'rsating. Olmish grafika.
Very much into the last knockings. Yamal. He's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And he's lost his man here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Voy, omadi yo'q ekan, brat. Omadi yo'q ekan, bor yo'q.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Great ball if he can get there. Eto'o is... And the shot!
Omadi yo'q ekan, bor, brat. Pisir bilan
The goal
qachonmiz.
they've been looking for. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 90.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of
Mir,
this.
bering. Aydi bering, Mir. Rostdan kuchli siz gapni. Ha, bering, aydi bering. Tamam. Olmishda til qizib ketmaydimi? Buvim bilishdan keyin Hamiya Salimova. Shundan keyin bitta dush chiqsam, bitta o'yindan keyin bilan uxlayman. Telefonni shunga sotasiz. Telefon sotilmaydi. iPhone 11 ku, nima sotiladi buni? Bering, ID bering, Himiya. Akkaunt obzor qiling. Nol has qilamiz. O'yinga kirib olaylik. Berdim, kelmayapti. Yozing. Biror narsa deb yozing chiqadi. Biror narsa orqasidan yozing, biror harf yozing chiqadi orqasidan. Chiqmayapti. Orqasidan bironta harf yozib jo'nating. Raqam yozing, tag orqasiga bironta harf tashlang. Shunda keladi. Bo'lmasa kelmaydi. Go. Kirib oldi kimdir. Chopib yuboring, kirdi kimdir. Qaysidir yiban kirdi. 29, 78, 85, 25, 85, 25. Kimdir kirdi, chopib yuboring. Ne chopib yuboring, ey. Mana turibdi-ku meniki. Bile. Meni nikim boshqacha-ku. Nima unaqa hayajonlanasizlar, ey. Bitta suv ichib kelay men. Bitta suv olib kelay. Yo'q, ketdik olsun. Stream nechida tugaydi aka? Yarim soat bo'ladi. Ulanmasa boshqa safar o'ynaymiz. Ulanmasa stream o'chiraman jigarlar, chunki bitta dush qabul qilib chiqishim kerak. Boya yomg'ir yog'ib sochlarım qotib qolgan shunday. Soch qotib qolgan. Dush qabul qilmasam bo'lmaydi. Sochim shunaqa qotib qolgan. Xayr bo'lib ketgan, xayr. Agar ulanmasa o'chiraman streamni. Ulandi, ketib o'ynaymiz. Sochlar xayr bo'lib qolgan. Ovoz qanday? 30 minut edingiz-ku. Ben bunu tugagancha 10 minut o'tib qoladi. 15 minut, 15 minut. Dush qabul qilish kerak, dush.
A picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006.
And already we're underway here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well spotted.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as... It's in for a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Tries to get it clear, and here's Eto. Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Leicester gets it clear. Climbs up big!
Bular qaytarib qo'ydim,
The keeper
ketirishmayapti.
has reacted superbly there. Eto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lam looking to run onto it. Drogba. Nicely aimed pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Look at the space here. Lam. Mateus. And that is expertly dealt with. Still goalless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Messi. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Luis Suarez. And the shot. Eto! That was probably asking just too much. Here's Son Heung-min. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pull it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Mateus. Now it's Neymar. Great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first.
Mateus.
Big header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a loose ball. He's gone for goal!
Tomon ekan darvozabon shunday qilib aytdim sizlarga numerati shunday qilib
Really looks sharp
zarbalar
there, didn't he?
qaytaryapti-yu
That's very
jigarim.
well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means.
Bitta
The
tep
efforts of
olmadi.
both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate.
Messini
So we reach the
108
break,
kartasi.
and the game remains goals. So there was the first
Git
half.
skor uqlar.
Arsenal ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're all... Tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
And here's Hullet. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Sizlar shunday qilib bo'lsa bizda ham chek bor jigarim. Bizda save qilsa bizda ham chek qoladi.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this match was
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Drogba. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goalkeeper's ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Lahm. Pull it. And it's Neymar. Eto'o. Eto'o finds himself offside.
Offside deganda. Mana shu o'yindan keyin tugattirib jigarlar.
Now it's Eto'o.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Son Heung-min gets into some space.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the keeper beats it away.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Mateus. Maldini. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be one
It's run loose here. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge.
Bitta zarba berdim ekan, ikkita zarba berdi. Ikkita save darvozaboni. Gapi. Hammaga rahmat jigarlar, zo'r o'yin bo'ldi. Stream bomba bo'ldi. Sizlarga yoqdi degan umiddaman. Menimcha hamma mazza qildi streamdan. Bugungi streamdan juda ajoyib stream bo'ldi. Sizlar uchun ajoyib o'yinlar ko'rsatdim. Ko'ramiz hozir. Nechta mag'lubiyat, nechta win bo'libdi. 2ta win, 3ta win, 4ta. 5ta boya yutdik, 3-ni o'chib ketdik, 5ta. 6ta, 7ta, 8ta, 9ta, 10ta, 11ta. Buni ham yutdik, 12ta. 13ta. 14ta. Ya bu boshqa bu. Soat necha? 18 dan boshlab, 21-27 dan boshlab 1ta, 2ta, 3ta, 4ta. 4ta. 5ta, 6ta, 7ta, 8ta, 9ta, 10ta, 10ta. 10ta yutibmiz, 2ta yutqazibmiz. Bor yo'q. Kontraktni ochib qo'ying 3 tani. Go ketdik, bo'lmasa ochamiz kontraktni. Go ketdik. O, Gnabry. Sergi Gnabry. Lamine Yamal. Kimchiga? Ohohoho. Lamine Yamal aytdim bitta. Ketdi. Kunde tushadi. Go. Kunde. Yeah. Rafinha. Bo'ldi, boshqa yo'q menimcha. Go, ketdik.